ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where today the Orioles play a doubleheader as we start a 4-game series with a pair on Friday in Fenway. It's the Orioles against the Boston Red Sox, folks. Welcome back. We are ready for baseball, I think. I don't know. What's the weather like? Pretty wet out in the Northeast yesterday. A washout. We're playing 2 today. And, yeah. Hey, we've been averaging about 2 games a week, winning 2 games a week. So how about we win 2 in a day? How's that sound? Let's win 2. Let's play 2, and let's win 2. Hi, everyone. I am the BirdWatcher. This is the BirdWatcher Channel. People call me BW for short. That works for me. This channel is dedicated to live coverage of Orioles baseball every game since the start of last season. I have not missed one, and if I'm here for this, 3rd doubleheader already this year, 2nd in about a week and a half, you can count on me to give you the call. Yeah, I'm here. I don't know how, to be honest, but I'm here. Ready for baseball. So if you like the coverage and you have, if you're just new to the channel, think about subscribing and joining the BirdWatcher community here. We're just a couple of subscribers away from hitting 2,700 up here. We have to do it today. I mean, I'm doing 2 games, for crying out loud. Can we average 1.5 subs per game? Gee, I hope so. Sign up. There's no commitment, no obligation, no salesman will visit your home. You're just making it easier for you to find the channel and helping to make the channel easier to find for others. I need to remember to say that. That's a nice, concise way to put it. Yes, good. Making a mental note. What did I say? All right. So, yeah, thanks. Folks, if you're just arriving, by the way, be sure to hit the like button as well. We got a long day ahead of us, don't we? Lots and lots of baseball. At least 18 innings worth of baseball today. Okay. So today's game 1 is got a pitching matchup that will feature Cade Povich for the Orioles. He's got a record of 1-3, an ERA of 5.23, 1.45 WHIP, and he is up against a right-hander by the name of Brian Bello. Bello has had a sort of a mixed bag of a season so far. He's got a winning record of 2-1. His ERA just over 4 at 4.02, but his WHIP is significantly worse than Povich's. At 1.69. So he's given up a lot of base runners, 34 hits and 31 in the 3rd innings, plus 19 walks. So The control has been a bit of an issue for Bello. Hopefully that'll be the case today. The odds makers are giving us a 1 out of 3 chance of winning this game today. They can kiss my butt. What do they know? That's the pitching matchup. And then we got the starting lineups here, folks. Plan on seeing at least one name in here that might not make you happy, but realize that we're playing 2, and probably everybody's going to get a start among the position players. By the way, Ramon Laureano, I read a note that he says, or Tony Mansolino, current Orioles manager, suggested that Laureano would be available later in the day if necessary. He probably will start the second game if he is okay, I would assume, but he is not in the lineup for this first game. And the one issue I'm a little bit concerned with is our outfield defense. Fenway Park is a bit of a notorious venue when it comes to fielding, with its giant and short left field, short distance and giant wall that as a left fielder you need to learn how to play. Ryan O'Hearn is going to be in left field, and then in right field, it's the biggest right field in baseball, just a giant well, a lot of ground to cover out in right field. You really want a really dependable glove with some good speed to boot in right field at Fenway, if you can afford to field one. And we're going with Heston Kjerstad out in right field today for Game 1. So that is a bit of a concern for me. And Jorge Mateo is in the lineup. That's never fun, but again, I'm planning on seeing his name in one of these 2 lineups today. They're going to go ahead and get it out of the way now. He's hitting 9th, but let's go through this order. I'm working my way around it. I'm dancing around the order. This is it. It's Jackson Holliday. He'll lead off and play second base. Adley Rutschman will do the catching and bat second. Gunnar Henderson will DH the first game and hit third. Ryan Mountcastle is the cleanup hitter at first base. Ryan O'Hearn again in left field. He will bat fifth. Ramon Arias hits sixth and plays third base. Ced Mullins in center field, I would imagine, for both games. He will bat seventh. Heston Kjerstad again in right field. He will hit eighth. And finally, Mateo at shortstop, batting ninth. For the home team Red Sox, Jarren Duran will lead off and play left field. Rafael Devers, who's had an interesting affair with his club since the winter, he will be the DH in this first game, batting second. Alex Bregman, who is leading the team in home runs with 11, he will hit third and play third base. Rob Refsnyder is the cleanup hitter in right field. Trevor Story will bat fifth and play shortstop. Carlos Narvaez will do the catching and bat sixth. Nick Sogard is at first base, hitting seventh. Christian Campbell batting eighth and playing at second base. And finally, Ceddanne Rafaela will be in center field and hitting ninth. So another note for today, as was the case for the previous couple of doubleheaders. One of the rules in baseball, the teams are allowed to dip into their AAA farm or wherever they want to dip into in the organization and call up a 27th player on the roster. The Orioles today, that 27th man is typically going to be a pitcher, and it's going to be a debut, it would appear, without a listed starter still for Game 2. Trevor Rogers, the left-hander that we traded for last deadline from the Marlins, left-hander that we traded Connor Norby and Kyle Stowers for. I know a lot of folks are still fuming about that trade. I was very vocal about my displeasure with that trade right out of the gate. It's unfortunate, and Rogers in his time with Norfolk hasn't exactly looked fantastic. But we need arms. We need a fresh arm. Chase McDermott has sort of been spot starting as the fifth guy. It looks like Charlie Morton might be working his way back into the rotation, perhaps pitching later on this weekend. But for tonight, in order to keep the rotation in line, we're going to dip into the depth that we have, which isn't much. But Trevor Rogers looks like he's going to start game 2. I've already got it right there at the bottom of the screen. I'm just assuming. I don't know who else they're going to go to if the rest of the probable starters that are listed for the remainder of the weekend are going to keep their places. And you call up Rogers. So it's a pretty interesting situation, folks, because the Orioles have found a way. I mean, this is just so 2025 Orioles, folks. This is as 2025 Orioles as you can get. I mean, coming into the spring, we looked like we had a rotation without a left-hander in it. If you recall, Cade Povich was not really projected to make that starting rotation out of spring. He sort of earned it through a good camp. And then when Grayson Rodriguez got injured and we went out and got Kyle Gibson, he wasn't ready. It offered Povich an opportunity to get into the rotation. He has not relinquished that role. So we have had a left-hander. But now today, not only do we have one left-hander in the rotation, we've got two, and we've decided what better time to have two lefty starting pitchers pitching in a doubleheader for the Orioles than when we're at Fenway Park, which is by far the least friendly place for left-handed pitchers to pitch. Again, you got a very short left field, right-handed batters hit a lot of extra base hits in this ballpark, and lefty pitchers usually suffer from it. And we're probably going to be starting two of them here today. Just how it works out, folks. What are you going to do? But let me get this game up. Looks like it should be starting here in just a few minutes. Baseball. Couple of minutes. Wow, I'm running late. I better hurry up. I'm going to miss first pitch. Charm City chat, I hope you're doing well. Had some time to rest up for all the baseball we're going to have this weekend. A lot of baseball against a division rival. 4 games head-to-head with the Red Sox. A chance. I know it's slim, but however slim a chance it might be for this team to somehow figure out a way in its final 100 and whatever games, 15, what is it? How many games have we played? We're 16 and 32. That's 48. So that leaves 114 to go. 114 games, folks. We're probably going to have to win about 70 of them to have a shot. 70 and 44 is basically the record we would have to go the rest of the way to have some semblance of a shot at a wild card spot. It's it's not looking good, without help on this roster with the rotation and also missing players like Jordan Westberg, Colton Cowser, and underperforming players. It's hard to imagine that a team that has gotten off to a start like this could do something like go 70 and 44 the rest of the way. But look, we are coming off a win. We are coming off our first win in quite some time, last time out. And hopefully we can build off of that. And, at least be competitive with a Red Sox team that so far this season has somewhat underperformed themselves. They have a record under 500, just 25 and 26. As you recall, they made some significant moves in the offseason to strengthen their team. They are expected to be a playoff contender, and they are currently a game under 500. They went out and got Alex Bregman. They're paying him $40 million a year. They made a big trade to get Garrett Crochet into their rotation, who, by the way, as luck would have it, does not appear to be one of the 4 pitchers that are going to start for the Red Sox in this series. So by process of elimination, if you got a 5-man rotation and Crochet isn't making a 4-game series, then we kind of got lucky there. We haven't done well against lefty starters. Crochet pitched against us back in Baltimore in our home opener, or maybe it was the second game at home. Whatever it was, he shut us down. But he is not listed amongst the 4 starters for Boston this weekend. I'll let you know who the 4 guys are if you're interested in knowing. We got Brian Bello starting this game. Game 2 later will be Lucas Giolito, another right-hander. On Saturday, we'll hold off on who the Orioles are going to go with, but Hunter Dobbins is the pitcher announced for Boston tomorrow. He's a right-hander, Hunter Dobbins. And then on Sunday, you got another right-hander in Walker Buehler. So we lucked out. We missed Boston's ace and southpaw. They're going to have Bello, Giolito, Dobbins, and Buehler. For us, it's probably going to be Povich, and then Rogers for Game 2 later. Zach Eflin, perhaps, on Saturday, and Dean Kramer on Sunday. We'll find out, folks. But for now, get ready for a lot of baseball. As Jackson Holliday is in the box, Bello is ready to throw the first pitch of the day, and it's in there for a strike, a sinker at 98 miles an hour. Holliday is hitting .268, 6 homers and 19 driven in. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, a slider from Bello. Orioles wearing their black jersey shirts with the gray pants. Red Sox wearing their classic home whites. Holliday in the middle of an 8-game hitting streak. I guess you're not in the middle of a streak. You're at the edge of it. The middle would have been around Game 5. But 8-game hitting streak currently going for Holliday. This ball's fouled off to the right. Still no balls and 2 strikes. I was listening to some Orioles talk since our last game, and the question of whether or not Holliday might be an all-star this year came up, and yeah, maybe not so much based on incredible numbers he's put up so far, but more to the point that who else are the Orioles going to have represent us? Every team gets one. We haven't done very well. It's a pretty short list of players if we only have one rep. Holliday with a swing and a miss. Bello strikes him out to begin the ball game on a changeup. 1 away in the top of the first. So yeah, if it's not a Sagano, if it's not Gunnar Henderson getting voted in, which I would assume Bobby Witt Jr. will probably win the vote, the popularity vote. Adley Rutschman with 1 down. He hit that big 3-run homer in extra innings to help the Orioles take that final game in Milwaukee. Average now at .213, 5 home runs. First pitch is ball 1. And the next is called a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Charm City Chat, I hope you're doing well. I'll check in with you here during the next half-inning break. This pitch is low, a slider from Bello, 2-1 the count on Rutschman. Folks, since we had no baseball last night, I was tuning in to a radio broadcast via the internet on the other side of the planet of the Norfolk Tides as they were taking on the St. Paul Saints. And Sammy Basayo, folks, my goodness, this dude is raking. Had another home run last night, went 438 feet. Had 3 extra base hits altogether, I believe. 2-2 the count on Rutschman. Pitch. That one's chopped foul off to the right. Still 2-2. Not often you see so many empty seats right behind home plate here at Fenway. They usually have them packed in here. This pitch is a called strike 3 underneath the hands of Rutschman on the inside edge. A tough pitch. And Rutschman is down looking. That ball even looked like it tailed back to just catch that inside corner. 2 down for Gunnar Henderson.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
And he goes after the first pitch, a swing and a miss. Gunnar's hitting .257 with 7 homers and just 13 RBI. We got to get those RBI numbers up. I mean, we know you missed the first week or so of the season there, Gunnar, but we're a few games away from the 1/3 mark of the season. You're on pace for about 40 RBI, dude. 1-1 pitch to Gunnar is hit in the air to left, and it's going toward that monster. It is off the monster. Gunnar will dive headfirst into second, and he is safe. Henderson with a wall ball off the monster. A 2-out double. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Extra base hit, first base runner of the game. That ball was played well off the wall and hustled back in to make it close at second. All right, it's an RBI opportunity for Ryan Mountcastle with 2 down.
Okay, mount up.
And the first pitch to him is low. Mountcastle hitting cleanup today. He's been moving around the order a bit. It was moved up to the 2 spot for a while. I think he was hitting 6th in that final game in Milwaukee. Now he's hitting cleanup here today. For game 1, the 1-0 pitch is off the plate, 2-0. Average currently at .230. His average is at .250, 4 for 16 with the runners in scoring position and 2 out, which is the situation we're looking at right now. A 1-in-4 chance. That is a called strike, knee high on the inside corner. It's Bello, Edward. Bello. Rhymes with mayo. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider from Bello. Ryan Mountcastle at the plate with 2 down and a runner at second base. Bello gets the sign from the belt. The pitch is inside, gets away from the catcher, and Gunnar will move up to third base. Oopsie daisy will take the base.
Meep, meep.
That gives the Orioles a little bit of an extra chance of getting this run in. An infield hit could do it now. An error. Full count on Mountcastle. And the payoff pitch is swung on and missed. Down he goes, and the Orioles are retired, stranding a runner at third. That'll do it. Top of the first. Folks, we've got about 35 and a half innings to go. Who's ready? Or what is it? 8? How many half innings? There's 18. Yeah, so 30. Yeah, we got 35 more half innings to go. Something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of baseball, is what I'm trying to say. Orioles, nothing, and the Red Sox coming up. Oh, by the way, where is the... let me get this scoreboard up and running here. There we go. And put it over here. Let's move it right over there. Right about there. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. I found a really nice photo here for Fenway. You know, if I'm looking like this, I look like I'm up in the stands. You got a giant beam there in the way. Reminds me of one of the first games I went to at Memorial Stadium. Might even been the very first game my dad took me to Memorial Stadium. We had a lower reserved section seat underneath the overhang of the mezzanine section. So not only were balls that were hit in the air basically, you know, out of your vision once it got higher than about 20 feet, you just had to wait for it to drop back because you would just look up at the deck above you. You would also have this giant column that you had to, like, watch the game like this. Ugh, my dad. It wasn't even like a, like a crowded game. It must have been the cheapest ticket he could get. Hey, here's Cade Povich. 9th start of the season. First pitch is called a strike on the inside edge. Of course, with a doubleheader, you would expect the umpires' zones to be a little bit larger. They want these games to not last too long. The long day already. Jaron Duran at the plate. Next pitch is fouled away. It's 0-2 on Duran. Jaron Duran, he is a scrappy player. Got to be careful with him. You put him on base, he's likely going to swipe second. He's got some pop in the bat as well. This pitch is off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Duran. And a swing and a miss. A sinker from Povich at the top of the zone. First batter he sees. Strikes him out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Sit down, Duran. Your name is Rio, and you got to go sit down. All right, here's Rafael Devers. First pitch, fastball outside, ball 1. Devers, 287 on the average. 10 homers, 39 driven in. Still putting up solid numbers despite all the drama surrounding him in the ball club this season. 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0. Devers was pretty vocal about not enjoying the idea of giving up third base to the free agent Alex Bregman. There's a pitch right in there for a strike. Devers started a swing, then paused. That pitch was right in there. 2-1 the count. Red Sox lost Tristan Casas to a long-term injury at first base, and they were hoping Devers might help out playing there. But apparently Devers doesn't want to play there. He doesn't like the idea of getting moved around. That's not what you do to a franchise player, says Devers. Boston says, well, franchise players help the team in whatever capacity they can help. 2-2 pitch. Foul back. Still 2-2. Hey, I forgot to check in with everybody in the Charm City chat. I apologize. Hang in there, folks. We got a loose ball. Maybe I got a second to quickly run down. We got Froggy here. Robert, Edward, GP3, Scott, Rod, Nick, Edward. Did I say you already? Dingleberry. Here's a foul ball off to the right by Devers. Still 2-2. Chawa Lore. Thank you for sharing the stream on Twitter. Patrick, Rob. Did I say Baxter already? See, I never know when I'm repeating. Dan, Michael. 2-2 pitch is again fouled away by Devers. Long at bat going on here. David in France, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Mr. Hyde. Timothy, how you doing? I think I got everybody. If I didn't say your name, no intent there. That 2-2 pitch just missing at the top of the zone. Come on, Blue. I thought we're working with the doubleheader strike zone here. Full count on Devers. And he fouls another one away. We're going to be getting into the double digits in pitches for this AB here. Got to be getting close. Pitch number 10 coming right now, I believe. Another full count. Swing and a miss. Devers goes down. Povich says, see you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Povich. He blew a fastball by Devers. Base is empty, 2 down for Bregman, and a curveball in there for a strike. So the first right-handed batter for Povich in the lineup for Boston to face. And Bregman's got some really good numbers. 0-1 pitch in the dirt. .297 average for Bregman. The 1-1. Tried to hit the outside corner at the knees, did Povich, but he missed. 2-1 the count. That one's up and away. The count goes to 3-1 on the dangerous Alex Bregman. You got Rob Refsnyder on deck. Povich could be just not giving Bregman anything to hit, and I don't blame him. 3-1 pitch. Curveball that breaks over the outside corner. All right, Povich not giving up. He's worked the count full. Does he have a put-away pitch? It'll be the 20th pitch of the inning, and he's only facing his third batter. Here it is. It is outside, ball 4. So you kind of wish if that was going to be the result, it wouldn't have taken 6 pitches to do it. As Povich is now over 20 pitches. Got a runner on at first base. With 2 down here for the Red Sox. Rob Refsnyder coming up. 20 pitches for Povich. And I suddenly got very, very warm. What's going on in here? I gotta check my air conditioner. Curveball to Refsnyder is low for ball 1. Right-handed batter hitting .295 in just 16 games. The 1-0. Top of the zone. That is a strike, Blue. We do not get the call. Apparently, the top of the zone is off limits. If you're looking for a strike, that was not a favorable call for us. It's 2-0 on Ref Snyder. There's a strike on a fastball. Tell you what, I've already got this light. I'll take it down one notch. That'll help. 2-1 on Ref Snyder. 2 down, runner at first. The pitch. That is fouled away. In on the hands of Ref Snyder. The count is 2-2. So, yeah, Povich. We want him to go 6 innings today. Going to be tough. But this first inning, at least 25 pitches. He checks Bregman back to first. He's in there standing. Here is a ball hit hard on the ground and through a base hit on the left side. Ref Snyder with a hit. 2 straight have reached with 2 down for Boston. First and second now. And that'll bring up Trevor Story. So Povich struck out the first 2 batters, both left-handers. And now a walk and a hit to the first 2 righties he has faced. And now a third right-handed hitter. Trevor Story takes a first pitch fastball for a called strike. Story at a .228 average, 6 homers, 21 driven in. Swing and a miss. 0-2, a curveball low and in. Come on, Cade, make this a quick one. 2 strikes on Story, 2 down, runners at first and second. 27 pitches in the first. And if you're in the Boston area, folks, stop by Fenway. There's lots of seats. The 0-2 to Story. Curveball swung on and missed. Rutschman picks up the ball out of the dirt and tags Story to make the strikeout complete. Povich gives up a couple of base runners but strikes out the side.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
We head to the second inning, no score. Yes, Edward, that was reported by yours truly at the top of the program. Ramon Laureano, who came out of the ball game looking pretty banged up with an ankle. He probably will play in the second game, maybe even come into this game if need be. He's not been put on the DL. He's with the team. He's in uniform. He might be a little bit sore still, but yeah, Laureano is in the mix today. Right. What do I need? I need something. I need something to cool off. What the hell's going on? I'll be right back. I'm going to check the thermostat, see what the hell's going on here, okay? Right back, everybody. Doubleheader time. 1 inning in the books. About 17 to go. All right. Cloudy day in Boston, but the rain has stopped. We're playing 2, and we're only 1 inning into game 1. No score between the Orioles and Red Sox. Ryan O'Hearn set to lead it off at the plate for Baltimore. He had was it a 4-hit game in Milwaukee? Let me double check back on that box score. Yes, sir. A 4-hit game for Ryan O'Hearn last time out in that 8-4 win. That's right, folks. So we won last time out.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Just in case you've been living under a rock, O'Hearn goes after the first pitch. Foul ball off the tarp down the first baseline. 2 hits off of Bello out of 10 at-bats, and he's drawn 4 walks against Brian Bello. Has Ryan O'Hearn lifetime head-to-head. This pitch is low, 1-1. The next pitch is well off the plate, a slider that never broke back. The count is 2-1. Pitch, swing and a miss. A backdoor slider from Bello, 2-2 the count. Again, O'Hearn playing left field here in the first game. Hopefully he'll handle this Fenway wall. 2-2 pitch. That one's low. Full count. O'Hearn is hitting 3.06? Hard to tell. I got to watch this game now on my laptop instead of the TV. Pitch. Popped up, out of play, still a full count. On O'Hearn, leading off the top of the second. There is seating all over the place. This is one of the smallest Fenway crowds I've ever seen. I get it. Daytime on Friday for a doubleheader makeup game, but geez. That's a called strike 3 on the inside edge. O'Hearn goes down looking. Bello is spotting, nice frame work by the catcher. He didn't really need to frame it that much. He brought her right back over the middle of the plate. But Bello, command is looking pretty decent so far in this one. First pitch to Ramon Arias is fouled off to the left.
I have a brother.
Ramon has enjoyed hitting the Red Sox in his career. 365. And with a minimum of 150 plate appearances, there's only a handful of guys hitting better against Boston. This ball's drilled to deep right center field into the triangle, and Rafaela makes an amazing catch. Unbelievable. Urias hit the absolute tar out of this baseball. It's probably a home run in every park but this one. Rafaela going back into that giant Bermuda Triangle in right center near the 420-foot sign. Goes into a slide while making a basket catch. Unbelievable robbery of Ramon Arias. 2 down for Ced Mullins. A 415-foot out. Ouch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed by Mullins.
Well said, now you know what to do.
236 the average, 10 homers, 31 driven in. That one's way inside. Mullins has to back out of the way. 2-1 the count. Mullins has hit Bello well, 4 for 11 lifetime. That ball's fouled back. It's 2-2. 2 down, bases empty in the top of the second. Bello gets the sign. The 2-2 is fouled, chopped right at the plate there. Yeah, this looks like perfect baseball weather for me. Overcast, but not really threatening rain. It doesn't look too hot, doesn't look too cold. Maybe a bit of a chill, but that's what I like. 2-2 pitch. Low and inside, full count on Mullins. How about a bugle? Payoff pitch to Mullins is fouled straight back. All right, Charm City chat. Show me you got some stamina. That's only the first bugle of the day. Let's go. Another 3-2 to Mullins is fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. All right. Mullins ready for the next 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a sinker from Bello, and the inning is over. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Bello. At the end of 1.5, no score. All right. All right, I'm going to bring up the live count over here and see when, if ever, strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Folks, we are 1 subscriber away from 2,700. 1. Uno. Folks, hey you, the one watching right now who hasn't subscribed. What do you say? I'm going to hit the refresh and see if it shows $26.99. It doesn't. But that's what it's showing on the YouTube official page, folks. $26.99. 1 away from 2,700. It could be you. Does the number 27 have any significance? Get number 2,700. A nice round number available right now. It could be yours. Folks, we've got over 100 people here right now. What a great turnout on a Friday afternoon, early on a doubleheader day. But less than half of the people here right now have hit the like button. Hey, I'm not admonishing you. It's okay. We just got to take care of this. It's really simple. I'm going to be calling baseball for about 7 hours today. All I ask of you is to tap a button. It's going to take about a second. It's a thumbs up. It's at the bottom of your screen. Tap it, and you're done. I think it's a fair trade, folks. And it helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. We are getting set for the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Carlos Narvaez to lead things off for Boston. Right-handed hitting catcher with a .279 average. And the first pitch from Povich is low. Narvaez In 36 games, 5 homers and 15 driven in. Where's Connor Wong? This pitch is hit in the right center field and deep, going back toward the bullpen, and a grab is made by Heston Kjerstad. Heston Kjerstad? Where did that come from? Kjerstad has been a mixed bag in the outfield, playing balls off the wall or out of a corner. But, man, he went back on this one, and he robbed it. Over his head, that ball just might have snuck into the pen for a home run. Holy cow, what a catch.
Besides that, it's on the reflexes.
Holy cow, what a catch. One away. Kjerstad just took at least... I mean, if he doesn't make that catch, it's an easy double. Might have been a triple. Could have been a homer. Hard to say. Couple of amazing catches here in this game from both teams already. Kjerstad with a huge grin on his face. Look at him. 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2-2 on Sogard. Is it Nick Sogard or Eric Sogard? I think there's a couple of Sogards. Nick Sogard. Okay. There's a curveball swung on and missed. Povich with the big, filthy Uncle Charlie. Oh.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I can't believe Kjerstad made that catch. What a catch. The entire Oriole bullpen celebrating the catch. Here is Campbell, Christian Campbell. He looked really good when we faced the Red Sox at Camden Yards early in the season. He's cooled off after a hot start. 1-0 pitch. That's hit hard on the ground and through the wickets of Gunnar Henderson. What happened there? Or excuse me, it's Mateo. Yeah, folks, I might need to fix this issue and get this game back up on my large TV. I'm confusing Mateo for Gunnar Henderson. What happened, Mateo? Oh, my God. That was pathetic. That was absolute... God. Oh, that was horrible. He tried to pick it, backhand, didn't get in front of the ball, didn't even touch it. Just, ugh. Here is Rafaela. First pitch is a strike. 2 down, runner at first. Got to work around an error now. That is an E6 all day, correct? Don't tell me different. That's a called strike to Rafaela. Top of the zone on the inside corner. It is 0-2. Oh, 2 on Rafaela, 2 down. And a breaking ball that's fouled off. Still 0-2. I don't see an error listed on the board here yet. Where's the error? Here is a check on the runner, and Campbell's back in. They gave him a hit? They scored that a hit. Are they insane? It took forever to get listed. They scored that a hit. What? Are you smoking, official scorer? This pitch is fouled away. It's still 0-2. If that's not an error, can I play shortstop? Unbelievable. Pitch low and away. 1-2 the count on Rafaela. If Mateo was part of any sort of trade, Froggy, there's very, very little value for him in the trade. It would just be a throw-in piece, if anything. Here's a ground ball to third. They go the short way to second for the force. The inning is over. Heston Kjerstad with amazing catch. Might have robbed a home run. I think it does get out. I think it does scrape over that short wall where the bullpen is in right field here in Fenway. So I'll call it a home run robbing catch. But yeah, Froggy, I mean, GMs around baseball, they check in with all the other clubs. They understand the situations. They know for us that Mateo is kind of on the fringe, kind of the guy that would be DFA'd if we had to make room for another position player. So with that knowledge, you know, you come at them on the phone like, hey, what do you think? We're looking at maybe putting Mateo on the trade block. They would just laugh at you and go, dude, we know you're going to probably cut him, so just cut him. We'll get him for nothing. What are you talking about? Trade. We're not giving you anything for him. So yeah, there's no real value there. But maybe as part of a package, as a throw-in piece, maybe. But no value alone for Mateo. The Braves DFA'd Arcia today. He's got 17 home runs. When was that? Oh, last year? Yeah. Yeah. What about that 171 average? I mean, look, I was looking at the Norfolk Tides again last night since we got rained out. And by the way, the Tides are struggling as well. I think going into last night's game, they had a record like 11 games under 500, 17-28, something like that. And, you know, a lot of averages that aren't very impressive in the lineup. Remember when we were looking at the Tides around this time last year? And just amazed how much hitting strength there was in that AAA team. Other than Basayo, there's a lot of guys like Levon Soto, for example. He's doing terrible down there. If you wanted him as a backup shortstop, he's not hitting. So there was some kind of conference between Tony Mansolino and the home plate umpire with Cade Povich and Adley Rutschman involved, I guess going over the strike zone or something, which is an odd conversation to have with an ump without getting tossed. Kjerstad is at the plate, folks, to lead off the top of the third. He's got an 0-2 count. That pitch is inside. A ball and 2 strikes on Silent J. Hitting just 203. Did come up with an RBI knock in the win against the Brewers on Wednesday. That pitch is inside, 2-2. So I don't know if it's something about Povich's delivery that the umpire has an issue with. Maybe something that could be Kjerstad, line drive, base hit right field. A worm burner. Leadoff man is on. Turn on the sprinklers, folks. So not 100% sure what the problem is with Povich, but there wasn't any arguing going on. Seemed pretty civil. Kerstad's on first. Nobody out. Here is Jorge Mateo. Lay a bunt down, dude. Takes a first pitch strike on a front door slider from Brian Bello. Mateo, 171, 1 RBI. Lay down a bunt, dude. Use your speed and move that runner up if you don't make it on yourself. That's the best you can do. Takes a strike right in there. Perfect pitch to bunt. Not even a thought. The count is 0-2. Not even a thought. Mancelino, tell him to bunt. It's too late now. It's 0-2. Pitch taken low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, folks, normally Fenway isn't the environment for playing small ball, okay? But Mateo is a unique case. 1-2 pitch. That's a chopped foul off to the left. We are in the top of the 3rd inning, game 1 of a doubleheader. No score. First game of 4 this weekend at Fenway. The 1-2 pitch to Mateo. Hit on the ground, and that is past the diving glove of Story in the left center field. It's a base hit. Mateo. Another ground ball hit off of Bello. 2 on, nobody out. And we got something cooking. Top of the order coming up. It'll be Jackson Holiday. Yeah, Vavra's got a good average. The Tides played a doubleheader yesterday themselves, and Vavra was in the first game. I was listening to the second game. Base hit! Holiday into right field. Here comes Kerstad. He will score. 1st and 3rd for the Orioles, and they're on the board. It's 1-0. 3rd straight hit off of Bello. Speed on the bases here. Mateo at 3rd. Holiday at 1st. Still nobody out. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Pitch. That's chopped toward the left side. It's going to get a run home. Story throws off balance to 1st. His only play. Mateo scores. It's 2-0. I don't believe it. What have we here? Here's Gunnar Henderson, runner at 2nd, 1 down, 2 runs in. Gunnar doubled and stole a base his first time up. Was stranded at 3rd back in the 1st inning. 2-0 Baltimore. Bello's pitch is inside, ball 1. He's up to 52 pitches on the afternoon. The 1-0. Low. 2 balls, no strikes. Come on, folks. We want more. The 2-0 to Gunnar. That's low. Had the plate just a hair low. 3-0. The pitch. That is ball 4. Gunner flips the bat away, takes off the protective gear.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Brian Bello is in trouble, folks. This all started with the number 8 hitter. It's a 2-run rally so far. 1 out, 2 runners on base, and a conference on the mound for the Red Sox with the pitching coach in the infield. Ryan Mountcastle due up next. Come on, Charm City chat. Hey, we hit 2,700. How about that? It's actually there. I'll tell you the actual count. Let's see. Maybe there's more. 2702, the current count. This pitch is fouled back. Folks, sub it up. 2,800 next. So first pitch fouled back by Mountcastle. 0-1 the count. 1 out. First and second for the Orioles. Pitch. Low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Okay, mount up.
Bello is on 57 pitches. This inning has taken a lot out of him so far. There's a swing and a miss, 1-2. Still only 1 out. And they've got the runner caught at third. And what happened? Holiday took off before Bello threw a pitch for third base. Bello nails him there. What happened? Holiday left too early. Well, he took off for third and nobody was at the bag. But the Red Sox snuck in there and got him anyway. Bregman with the tag. Maybe Holiday thought he could just take the base. It was a close play. And a swing and a miss by Mountcastle ends the inning abruptly. Holiday caught at third base, and now Mountcastle strikes out. The Orioles do score twice, so be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. But don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. You may have to liquidate, but don't worry. Be happy. In your life you have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Come on, folks. We just scored. It's 2-0 Baltimore. Jesus Christ. A long day. All right? Holiday got caught. It was a close play. What do you want? I'm hot. Yeah, Lincoln's Art Studio. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we scored 2 runs, you know. Come on, folks. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Bottom of the third inning. And Jarren Duran, top of the order. First pitch fouled away. Here we go. Cade Povich back on the mound. Duran struck out his first time up. This one is chopped slowly to first. Povich with a little flip to Mountie, and we get the speedy Duran. And look at the smile on Povich's face, folks. The Orioles. Some good body language out there right now. Kjerstad was looking happy after that catch. Look at this little shovel flip. It's a shovel flip from Povich. What a great little move by Povich. Devers gets in on the right. That's going to drop in front of Kjerstad for a base hit. A one-out single for Devers. All right, now we got to face a bunch of righties. Time to bear down Alex Bregman at the plate. First pitch is outside for ball one. One out, runner at first for the Red Sox. Let's get a double play ball here. That pitch taken all the way right down the gut. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is low. Rutschman keeping that ball in front of him. Bregman walked his first time up after working a full count. 2-1 pitch, inside, 3-1. All right. This matchup looking a lot like the first matchup between Povich and Bregman. Cade fell behind 3-1 and got the count full on a curveball. Goes with a heater this time, and that ball's blasted out to left center field. But said Mullins will have room on the track in deep left center field to make the catch. Bregman retired. He just missed extra bases. He pulled it just a little bit. It's a wall ball, but he didn't. 2 down in the inning with the runner at first. Rob Refsnyder at the plate. Base hit his first time up. Povich's first pitch to him is low. Cade up to 52 pitches now, 2 down in the third. The 1-0 to Refsnyder is a pitch popped up to right, and coming in is Kjerstad. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. Cade Povich, 3 scoreless at Fenway. It is not an easy place for a lefty to pitch, folks, and Povich so far getting it done. We head to the 4th inning, 2-0 Baltimore. Folks, today's game brought to you by Bacon Strips.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
I mean, it's a debate, folks. Is it bacon? Is it not bacon? I don't know. Special lucky time. I made it to the 4th inning of game 1. Don't worry, I got another one rolled up and ready to go. How we doing, Charm City chat? Folks, don't forget, if you haven't done it already, please hit the like button. Thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. We're going to get a couple of 100 likes today. Why? Because we got a couple of games. Let's go. Thanks for your patronage, folks. Hey, we're the only game in town right now, so maybe we've got some new people tuned in. Welcome aboard. We are in the top of the 4th. Ryan O'Hearn is at the plate. He struck out looking his first time up, goes after a first pitch and fouls it off.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
So Brian Bello is already up to 80 pitches after throwing a ton of them in the 3rd. 0-1 to Ryan O'Hearn is fouled off to the right. Change up from Bello. The 0-2 in the dirt bounces away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Folks, you know how to turn and burn, right? It's very easy. First, you do this. That's the turn. Then you do this. And that's the burn. That pitch is low. 2-2 the count. Two and two on O'Hearn, leading off the top of the 4th. Pitch. That is inside, maybe a little low. Full count. Bello's pitch count continues to climb. Doesn't look like he'll go too deep. 84 pitches with the leadoff man in the 4th inning at the plate. 3-2 pitch. Hit to the opposite field. That one's down for a base hit. Ryan O'Hearn will park at first base. We got another rally cooking. Four hits in the previous game for O'Hearn. He gets his first of the day here. And that'll bring up Ramon Arias, who flew out to the deepest part of the yard, a 415-foot out his last time up. He got robbed in center field on a nice play by Cedon Rafaela. First pitch to Ramon, ball 1.
I have a brother.
We know you do, Ramon.
I have a brother.
All right. We get it. I want to know the count. That pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. Bello from the belt. The pitch. Lined left field. That is a catch made out there on a line drive. Ramon. Oh, no, he got a hit. I'm sorry, folks. I knew it. I knew if I made a 50-50 decision, I could not see where that ball was. Arias is on with a hit, folks. It's a great because I'm wrong, but being wrong means we got 2 on and nobody out after another base hit. I'm so sorry. Said Mullins is up. 2 on, nobody out. Takes outside for ball 1. Ugh. I thought Arias had gotten robbed twice. But he does get a hit. It is 1-0 on Said, now 2-0. Pitch outside. All right, folks, get the bugle going here. Red Sox have bullpen activity. Brennan Bernardino, a left-hander, is up. 2-0 on Mullins. Pitch. We're in there for a strike, a slider. Come on, Said, you know what to do.
Well said, now you know what to do.
The 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Straight away, well, make it left center field. And the center fielder, Rafaela, calls off Duran to make the catch. Runners cannot advance. Ball hit not all that deep. So not a productive out from Mullins here. 1 out in the inning. Here comes Heston Kjerstad. And what a first game of a doubleheader it's been already for Silent J. He's got a hit, and he's made a catch that might have robbed a home run. Certainly robbed an extra base hit and a would-be RBI. There was a runner on base when that ball was hit, right? It would have been a 2-run homer? I think so. But then again, I'm about 8 drags into this joint, and who knows what I saw. This pitch is fouled away. It's 0-2 on Kjerstad. I'm not a reliable witness, folks. Do not rely on my testimony, which, being a play-by-play person, probably not a good thing to advertise, but hey, what are you going to do? That stuff also makes me honest. That pitch is low. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Kjerstad. O'Hearn is at second base. Arias is at first. 1 out. Oh, I said Bello was on 80 pitches. I can't even read the board. Folks, this isn't working. He's in the mid-70s right now. So when I thought it was 80-something, it must have been a 6 and not an 8. I thought that was pretty high. Speaking of pretty high, 2-2 the count on Kjerstad. And that pitch is fouled away. Folks, how many mistakes will BW make today? I've counted about 4 already. Here comes the 2-2 to Kjerstad. Outside, full count. Come on, folks. "78 pitches for Bello." I apologize for the false reports earlier on his pitch count. The payoff to Kjerstad. That one is swung on and missed. Kjerstad strikes out 2 away. Some late movement on that pitch from Bello. And with 2 down, it's Jorge Mateo, who was in the middle of that 2-run rally with a base hit. His first time up, he fouls the first pitch away here. Came in on the RBI ground out from Rutschman. Did Mateo? Here is the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That fastball right down the middle. The 0-2 pitch is fouled back. Folks, I would listen to Froggy. What are we at? Two out, runners at first and second for Jorge Mateo. The 0-2 pitch again is low and away. A ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside. Count now even. And I think the catcher just went out to talk to Bello. Not sure, because the camera's looking at Mateo right now. I'm assuming there's a mound meeting. Yep, there we go. So Narvaez in a chat with Bello. Again, the Red Sox have an arm getting up in the bullpen, a left-hander. Holiday, the lefty, on deck. There's a chance this could be Bello's final batter if Mateo can extend the inning here. But with the top of the order due up, could be his final batter even if he gets the final out. Could be just 4 innings for Bello. We'll see. This pitch is fouled away. Still 2-2. Everybody's welcome here, Brett. It's just like the ballpark, except here you don't have to pay for the ticket. It's free. Everybody be cool, and you're welcome here. That's about as basic as it gets. We got a 2-2 count on Mateo. 2 out, 2 on for the Orioles. The pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Story goes to second for the force, and the inning is over. Baltimore leave a pair on base. They've left 4 on the day. The Red Sox have left 4 as well. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 2-0 Orioles. All right, so you're probably asking yourself at some point, gee, what is BW's plan for getting through a doubleheader that for him started about 12:30 in the morning and will be running till probably about 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that, with about a 2-hour break in the middle. What the hell happens then? I don't know. But I ordered Japanese food. And, because they had sushi. So I'm good. I got sushi in the fridge. I got the other half of whatever I was eating here that is still decent at room temperature. Try to save that for the end of game 1. I got the sushi for game 2. I got coffee here. Plenty of that, but that doesn't go good with sushi, so I got to work around that. What else do I got? There's some crackers in case of an emergency. So I'm okay here, folks. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Plenty of provisions for BW here in my nest. It is looking like a nest around here now at this point, folks. With this green screen right behind my back and all this stuff displayed in front of me, I feel like I'm in the cockpit. It's a little bit claustrophobic, I'm not going to lie. Boy, here we go. Bottom of the 4th. Trevor Story is at the plate for the Red Sox. He takes a first pitch strike at the bottom of the zone. Povich, looking good so far through the first 3 innings. That pitch is a little bit high. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 is a curveball low and in, taken for ball 2. 4 strikeouts so far today for Povich through the first 3 innings. 2-1 pitch is low. He falls behind Story. 3-1 to the Red Sox leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 4th. The 3-1 from Povich is up and away, ball 4. Not even close. A leadoff walk given up by Povich. Narvaez coming up to hit next. 0 for 1. I got a Sagano roll. It's poking out of my pants. Here's a breaking ball in there to Narvaez for strike 1. Next pitch is lined into left center field. That ball is in there for a base hit. It's going to be runners at the corners and nobody out for Boston. They are threatening here. First and third, nobody out. Biggest threat of the game for the Red Sox right now. It is the bottom part of the order coming up. Hopefully Povich, if he does cough up a run in this inning, it's just the one at third. Sogard at the plate. He takes high for ball 1. Sogard struck out his first time up. Boy, my answer to what kind of sushi I had didn't get any It actually made Charm City chat go silent. Holy cow. Tough room. 1-1 on Sogard. And the pitch. Curveball low. 2-1. All right, things are getting a little too spicy for my taste right here. 2-1 pitch. Curveball. Hit to third on a big bounce. Arias one play to first in time to get the out. The first out of the inning. A run comes in to score. RBI ground out for Sogard. And now a runner in scoring position. The would-be tying run goes from first to second. Here's Christian Campbell. Curveball low. So Campbell, didn't he reach? Did they finally give Mateo an error? Did they make a scoring change? Wasn't it Campbell who hit that ball to Mateo? They got him up here as 0 for 1. They did give Mateo an error. They finally changed. I can't believe they originally scored that a hit. They did change it. Swing and a miss by Campbell. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch from Povich. Number 68 on the afternoon is outside. The count 2-2. Curveball fouled away. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Baltimore 2, Boston 1 in the bottom of the fourth. Game 2 of the doubleheader coming up this evening, shortly after 7 o'clock, I believe. This pitch is high. The count runs full. Runner at second, 1 out in the payoff pitch. Curveball, come on, yes! Called strike 3. A late call by the ump, but Cade caught the top outside corner on a huge breaking ball.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, it's a thing of beauty, folks. Perfect curveball. You're never, ever doing anything but taking that, thinking there's no way that ball is going to catch the zone. Good call by the ump, by the way. He didn't give up on it. Here is Rafaela, 2 down, and the first pitch is a strike. Red Sox have a run in. The Orioles trying to keep it that way, just the 1 run. Pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Slim looks into Rutschman for the sign. He's got it. And here's the 0-2. It's high, a fastball. There is one man on second base there, Froggy, with 2 down in the inning. 1-2 pitch to Rafaela. In the dirt, a curveball. Povich is up to 75 pitches now. And BW is due to get up and move around. Back is already starting to feel it. Not even halfway through game 1. 2-2 pitch. Hit hard, and the third baseman, Arias, picks it over to first in time. Ramon with the solid glove work to get the final out, and Povich, after having first and third, nobody out, limits the damage. The Red Sox do score, but the Orioles keep the lead. As we head to the 5th inning, it's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox 1. Folks, BW will be right back.
I offer you the opportunity to join me in glorious battle.
Am I the only one with this alarm clock? I'll stop it. All right, folks. I hope that 20 seconds of movement buys me another inning for my back. We are heading to the 5th inning, folks. Top of the order due up for Baltimore. It's Jackson Holiday, and as I thought, with the top of the order and a left-handed batter, the Red Sox have said enough for today for Brian Bello. He is out of the ball game. It is Brennan Bernardino making his 22nd appearance already on the season. Man, this season's starting to really get into it now. Holiday, first pitch swinging, hits a soft grounder to short. Story will throw him out. One away. Come on, Jackson. I've been telling you, I'm not really a fan of the first pitch swinging, especially leading off an inning. Like to see a work a count. Here is Adley Rutschman. He's turned around to bat right-handed against the lefty Bernardino, and he takes ball one. Rutschman 0 for 2 today. Swing and a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man, Ben McDonald is doing more jabbering than me. He's like, I don't know who's doing the play-by-play. It's not Kevin Brown, but Ben McDonald's doing the heavy lifting. 2-1 the count on Rutschman. That pitch is off the plate. 3-1. Got ourselves a hitter's count for Adley. That ball is hit sky high on the infield. First base side, and a little bit of struggle there from Sogard, but he eventually makes the catch. Rutschman pops out on the infield. Shades of things we don't want to see. Holiday first pitch swinging into an out. Adley uppercut swinging on the infield. These are the things we don't want. Here is Gunnar Henderson. He's reached base both times up. A double and a walk. He's also stolen a base. He takes off the plate, ball one.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
1-0. That one's knee high on the inside corner, called a strike. Bernardino working quickly, and this one's popped up third base side, stepping into foul ground, and making the catch is Bregman to win the inning. Top of the order for the Orioles go quickly and quietly here in the fifth. Halfway through game one, the Orioles with a 2-1 lead. It's raining in West Mass. Expect rain to move into Boston within the next 90 minutes. Well, how much rain? Because there is a 2-hour or so window between the end of this game and the start of the next one. It would be nice if there's going to be some rain today, that it's quick and it happens between games. Light rain. Yeah, I haven't heard any talk about a washout today, or a potential one. Fingers crossed, folks. It's a doubleheader already. A doubleheader plus a rain delay equals BW is going to have to retire. Oh. Folks, out-of-town scoreboard is going by. I should just take it off the screen right now because no other games are going on, right? Everything's later. Boy, the Yankees are playing the Rockies this weekend. Well, we won't be making up any ground on them. That's for sure. Hey, folks, make it out to the ballpark when the Orioles take on the White Sox Friday, May 30th. Why? One, because we're playing the only team with a worse record than us in the American League. So we're due to win. And two, you get a free bowling shirt. You can Lebowski it up. Pour yourself a White Russian, put that shirt on, go to town. All right. Bottom of the fifth, top of the order up for Boston. Jarren Duran takes ball one from Cade Povich. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Duran is 0 for 2. Duran is struck out and grounded out. One pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. Important batter to keep off base. Duran, whenever he's leading off. You got Devers on deck. Swing and a miss. It's strike 3. Second time today. Povich rings up Duran.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
He got him with a heater at the top of the zone on the outer half of the plate. 80 pitches now for Povich. 1 out in the 5th. Devers takes outside, ball 1. Devers with a base hit his last time up, 1 for 2. He fouls this one at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander up for the Red Sox in the pen. It is Garrett Whitlock. No activity in the Oriole pen yet, as Povich is on 82 pitches. Devers asks for time. Folks, hope you're enjoying the coverage so far today. Long day ahead. Here's a ball hit on the ground at first. Mountcastle will take it to the bag himself. Unassisted put out. 2 down in the inning. Just a friendly reminder, folks, if you haven't done it already, to hit that like button. It helps the channel out a whole heck of a lot. And subscribe if you haven't done so. As you can see, we've hit 2,700 today. We're actually beyond that. The sub count live number is never truly live. It sort of updates every time I shut down and turn back on the software. So, it did update itself when it got there. I think it updates every time you get to like 10 live. It won't update 1 at a time for some reason. 0-2 on Bregman, folks. Povich has gotten ahead of a tough hitter here. That pitch is up and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch. Curveball taken low. 2-2. The 2-2 from Povich is hit in the air to left. That ball is on a line and off the wall. It's a true wall ball from Fenway here, as Bregman will have to settle for a single. Ryan O'Hearn doing his job and just making sure to play the carom off the wall, get the ball in quick, keep that runner at first base. 2-out single for Bregman, and that'll bring up Rob Refsnyder. What happened here? Somebody got injured? Was that Bregman who pulled up? Folks, this is huge. Did Alex Bregman injure himself? Oh, wow. It's got to be a hamstring. Bregman basically removed himself from the ball game, folks. I have to think it's a hamstring. And that is a giant blow for Boston if he's going to miss any amount of time. Pinch runner coming on for Bregman. Wow. That is headline news, folks. The $40 million man, Abraham Toro, pinch running. A .299 hitter in Bregman replaced by a guy hitting a .192. We'll take it. 2 down, runner at first for Rob Refsnyder. First pitch is ball 1. Check on Toro at first. He's back. Wow, Alex Bregman. He knew. He knew instantly. It had all the body language of a hamstring pull. And typically you're looking at a couple of weeks out. It depends on the grade of the hamstring strain. They'll take a look at it. But best case scenario, I would think Bregman's probably going to be out a couple of weeks. I'm only speculating. This pitch is in the dirt. Rutschman pounces on it. Runner not moving at first base, though. Nothing to worry about. 2 down. 2-1 the count on Refsnyder. This pitch is outside. 3 balls and a strike. Three-one pitch. That's a curveball, and it came back over the outside corner, caught the black for strike 2. Man, Povich has really gotten command of that curveball. Do you remember when he broke in last season, folks? He had no idea where that pitch was going. This pitch is up and in. Unfortunately, we've lost the batter here. Ball 4. A 2-out walk puts 2 on base. And Povich, that pitch count is into the 90s now. Drew French is out to have a chat. And I have to think that they're going to give him one more batter to try to get through 5 innings to qualify for the win here. But if he doesn't get Trevor Story coming up next, they might have to go to the pen. All right, big moment in the ball game, particularly for Cade Povich. He's done a good job so far today. He's got an opportunity to put himself in a winning position, but he's got to get this final out. It is Trevor Story at the plate. 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It dropped well out of the zone. So a good first pitch there from Povich. Got a good chase. 0-1. Another breaking ball. That one is low on the outer half of the plate. Count even at a ball and a strike. Time to empty the tank, Cade. This is your last batter, I think. 1-1 pitch. That one's high. A fastball. 2-1. Let's make this a positive ending to the day here, Cade. It show a lot of that ball's hit on the ground. Third base, Arias, he's got it. Get it over to first. That pitch or that ball, that throw, is in time. And Cade Povich, like me, can exhale. 5 innings are in the books, folks. The Orioles still lead it here, 2-1. The Red Sox have now left 7 men on base. The Orioles 4. Povich, 7 base runners left on through the 5 innings and giving up the 1 run. So good job scattering the base runners without giving up the big hit. I'm sure his day is over. He got us through the 5 innings, and if we can hold the lead, he'll get a win. Mountcastle, O'Hearn, and Arias are coming up next, and your boy needs another stand-up break. My goodness, my back. How the hell is this going to work? I don't know.
Oh boy, is this great!
This is great iced tea.
We're on a mission from God. We're on a mission from God.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
What was that? It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no nothing.
Stay up! Get out! That ball is gone! Bye! Bye, Birdie! Mullins ties it up.
All right. Charm City chat, let's hear it. The Orioles out in front, 2-1, going into the 6th inning. Red Sox bring out a right-hander, Garrett Whitlock. Ryan Mountcastle at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Mount up.
Okay, mount up.
Fouled back. It's 0-2. You know what? I got an idea. I'll be right back again. One ball and 2 strikes on Mountcastle. This one's hit toward right, and it's down. A base hit to the opposite field. Mountcastle, a leadoff single. Turn on the faucet. Oh, that's better. Why didn't I ever think to do that before? I got some extra lumbar support now. All right. We're rocking and rolling. Here's Ryan O'Hearn. Let's turn and burn, folks.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Let's turn and burn. By the way, Abraham Toro is at first base. Sogard moves to third to take over for Bregman on the Red Sox defense side. 1-1 the count on O'Hearn. Pitch. Hit to the opposite field. And it'll stay up for Duran, who makes the catch, 1 down. Next pitch to Ramon Urias. He checks his swing, but it's in there. It's a strike all the way. Base hit last time up for Ramon. 1 for 2 on the day. Got robbed with that 415 foot out that first time up. Foul back, it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up and in. One-two pitch swung on and missed, and Urias is down swinging. 2 away for the Orioles here in the top of the 6th with a runner at first base. I believe it's Silent J's turn. Oh, no, it's Ced Mullins. Sorry.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Ced Mullins is up. He's 0 for 2. Takes a first pitch strike in on the hands right there on the inside edge of the zone. Another pitch from Whitlock is fouled away. The count is 0-2. Two down, runner at first. The 0-2, swing and a miss on a slider low and in. Mullins strikes out to end the inning. Mullins is a bit animated after that strikeout. Not quite sure what he was trying to communicate there, but inning is over. We go now to the bottom of the 6th, and time for the Orioles to go to their bullpen. I would assume. Let's see who the Sox have due up. I would think a right-hander would be coming on. I think Sir Anthony Dominguez was up and getting loose. So let's plan on Sir Anthony Dominguez coming out from the bullpen. I'm about 90% sure on that, folks. Remember, Game 2 tonight. If you need a break, there will be one. Go take care of whatever you got to take care of and be back here for Game 2 tonight. It's going to be likely for the Orioles, Trevor Rogers, who has been called up as the 27th man on the roster. Teams are allowed that extra roster spot for doubleheaders. Rogers was scheduled to pitch for Norfolk tonight, so he's on his normal rest. And we don't have an announced starter, so you add all of those factors up and you come out with the conclusion that Rogers will start game 2. Lucas Giolito, a right-hander, will be the opposing pitcher for Boston. So Povich's day is indeed over. He got through the first 5 innings, giving up just the 1 run, and it is indeed Sir Anthony Dominguez, Knight of the Orange Table, on the mound. First pitch swinging is Narvaez, grounded to second. Holiday playing deep, throws Narvaez out for the first out in the bottom of the 6th. 1 pitch out for Dominguez. Sir Anthony coming into the ball game with an ERA at 4.5 and a WHIP of $1.50. Opponents hitting .218 off of him. I'm not sure if that's been updated after that first out or not, but he gets that first out quickly. Nick Sogard up now. Started the game at first base, now at third base. He's 0 for 2. One-zero pitch is up and away. So is Sogard a switch hitter? Wasn't he batting right-handed against Povich? That pitch is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Patrick coming in with a weather report. Is this for Boston, Patrick, I'm assuming? Thank you. Yeah, Boston weather. Thanks. This ball's hit in the deep right field. Herstad goes into a slide, but he can't make the catch. Sogard is going to make it into second base with a 1-out stand-up double. Mateo appeared to try to knock Sogard off the second base bag for a cheap tag out. Sogard wasn't having it. That ball hit out toward the triangle, right where the warning track starts. Kerstad got there. He got a glove to it, going into a slide. Were he confident enough for a head-first slide, he might have had that extra couple of inches to snare that ball, but he chose to slide in there feet first. Didn't quite work out. Not going to knock him after the catch he made earlier today. Christian Campbell at the plate. First pitch is a strike, and the next one is low and away. 1-1 the count. So the tying run at second base with a 1-out for Boston. Gregory Soto is up for the Orioles in the bullpen. Dominguez steps off the rubber and looks the runner back to second. Why do we have loose jewelry hanging around when we're trying to pitch? I don't get it. 1-1 is low. 2 balls and a strike. Tuck in the necklace, Sir Anthony. I don't get it. I don't get why you have to wear loose jewelry when you're playing a sport. What are you doing? Can't you just wear it out on the town? 2-1 pitch. Called a strike. Knee high on the outside corner. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to pitch. Foul back from Campbell. Still 2-2. 11th pitch of the inning from Dominguez. A 2-2 is low, full count. Full count on Christian Campbell. The payoff pitch. That one's chopped toward the left and foul. Nice play by the ball person over there. These kids with the long hair, I can't tell anymore what they are. Kids these days. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up to Campbell. And it's a foul ball at the plate, still 3-2. Another 3-2 pitch. Taken low, ball 4. Credit to Campbell. He showed some pretty good patience to work that walk. Hopefully, it'll be at our benefit because it does set up a double play possibility. First and second, one out. But a pretty speedy guy at the plate. Not easy to double up Cedar Rafaela. He went around on a check swing on a high fastball. The count is 0-1. One out, runners at first and second for the Red Sox. The Orioles lead it 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Sir Anthony Dominguez on the mound. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. A sweeper chased by Rafaela. 0-2. Let's put this dude away quickly. We got some room to maneuver here. Just don't be too wild. Pitch. Up and away. Rafaela not interested in that pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The next pitch. That's too low. It's 2-2. $18 pitches from Dominguez. Just 1 out since coming on. The 2-2. In on the hands. That ball is off of Mateo's glove into shallow center field. It's going to tie the ball game. An RBI single for Rafaela. Makes it 2-2. And Christian Campbell got all the way over to third base. That's the go-ahead run. That's the worst part of it all. The go-ahead run gets to third with only 1 out. And that is the 2-hour mark of the game. I got to refresh the game. Dominguez gives up the lead. Povich can no longer win. It'll be a no decision for him. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Gregory Soto likely coming on. Call to the bullpen. Wow, the scoreboard still doesn't say 2-2 at the top of the screen. What's going on? Oh, there it goes. I am starting to get a little bit hungry. I'm going to take a couple of bites, whatever this is, off camera, folks. So, Just hang out and I won't chew on the mic, all right? Top of the order, Jaron Duran coming up. Lefty on lefty situation. Orioles are really backed up into a corner here. They got to figure out a way to keep this ball game tied now. But the go-ahead run at third base, only one out, and a speedy runner at the plate. There is a double play possibility, but going to be tough. First pitch is high to Duran for ball one. He is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts against Povich. Now facing another lefty, Soto. That's a line drive base hit in the left center field. The Red Sox have taken the lead. It is 3-2. And again, it'll put runners at the corners with just one out. The bullpen blows it up. Dominguez and Soto combine to cough up the lead. Boston is now ahead, 3-2. Rafael Devers. He takes high for ball one. And Devers gets into one to right field. That ball is into the bullpen for a 3-run homer. It's 6-2 Boston, just like that. Dominguez and Soto, the two pitchers acquired from the Phillies at the trade deadline last season, have combined to perhaps put this game out of reach. Gonna be a tough road back now. Down 4. Abraham Toro, who, by the way, was the next guy up instead of Bregman. Why? I don't know. That sucks. Folks, I got to have something to eat. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet. I'll give you the call, but the Red Sox are now up 6-2. It's a bit of a depressing moment of the day right now. I'm going to bury my sorrows in this leftover takeout food. One, 2 to Toro is up and away, 2-2. This ball's lined up the middle. Soto couldn't get a glove on it. Holiday does get a glove on it, but can't pick it cleanly. It'll be an infield hit. Or Holiday, I guess that'll be an error. He just backhanded it and it just popped out of the glove. I didn't see that one right. That should be an error, I think. Five runs in for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the sixth. They will give Holiday an error on the play. Second error by the Orioles today. Rob Refsnyder takes the called strike. Fouls the next pitch back. It's 0-2. One out still for the Red Sox with these 5 runs. How many batters in a row have reached? Oh and 2 the count. What's this we, Scott? You're here alone. You're the lone Yankee fan. This pitch gets away from Rutschman, and the runner will get to second base. Things are falling apart for Baltimore here in Game 1. It's been a bad half inning here. Bad pitching, bad defense. Two swing and a miss. Down goes Refsnyder. 2 down in the inning. I'll be back on the screen in a couple of minutes, folks. Just chowing down right now. Trevor Story at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Called strike. The 0-1 pitch is fouled back. It's 0-2 on Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 today. Low and in for ball 1. Ball 2. Not pitch up and in. 2-2 the count on Story. Fouled back. Well, fouled away, I should say. Off to the left. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Story. 2 down, runner at second. When will this inning end? Ugh. Soto is about to throw his 20th pitch of the inning since coming on for Dominguez. The 2-2 is low for ball 3. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Deep center field. Not crazy deep. It's a big center field in front of that triangle. Just to the right of center. Mullins makes the catch. The inning is over. Finally, Boston puts up a big number, a 5 spot, to turn a 2-1 Orioles lead into a 6-2 Red Sox lead as we head to the 7th inning. Sorry, Cade. Sorry about that, buddy.
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
Nick, we don't talk like, as you know, how we can go ahead and, yeah, come on, Nick. Like, you know, a random, like, you know, swear word out of nowhere is one thing. You're like constructing swear poetry over here. Let's keep this friendly, folks. Excuse me. Did I just burp on the mic? That would be awful. If I did, I'm going to get a sound clip of it. Put it into the board here. BW belches on mic. All right. Well, appreciate it, Nick. Maybe we'll play Bowie next week. I don't know. We'll see. All right. All right. Kerstad is due up 8-9-1 coming up for Baltimore. He is 1 for 2, and first pitch swinging fouls it away. This pitch is fouled at the plate, behind the plate for strike 2. How many home runs does Basayo have? I'm not sure. It's like 7 maybe, but he hasn't had a whole lot of at bats. So it's something like he's got a home run like every 9 at bats. So he is ripping it up right now. That ball's hit hard on the ground to first base. Toro will run out Kerstad. He beats him to the bag for the first out. Ciano Perez is getting loose. Can we tuck in that necklace? I mean, what are we doing? Why? It's bothered me forever without me talking about it on one of my streams. I hate the jewelry. Position players don't do it, right? I mean, they do, but not as much. I mean, like Ellie De La Cruz, Likes to wear a lot of chains, I guess. I don't know, but I just don't get it. 0-2 pitch, low and away to Jorge Mateo. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garrett Whitlock is on 21 pitches since coming into the game. That one bounces in there, 2-2. In terms of what I want to see out there from my team, I'd rather take Sagano's package versus loose hanging jewelry. That's just me, maybe. 2-2 the count. There's a movie reference I didn't have on my bingo card being brought up today. Mateo with a 6-pitch at bat so far with a 2-2 count. Next offering is lifted foul, and we'll do it again. Almost back on screen, folks. Still 2-2 on Mateo. Pitch. That one's hit hard. It's a foul ball. And caught out there by the ball person. It looks like a lady. Nice job. Mateo fouls another one away. What an at bat he's having. Mateo has seen more pitches in this at bat than he typically does in a week. Another 2-2 is a check swing, and it's a foul tip. He's out. Strikeout of Mateo, 2 away, back to the top of the order. Jackson Holiday, first pitch swinging again. Another out. A ground ball to second to end the inning. Jackson. Dude, take more pitches. It will benefit you. I promise you. I promise. Jackson. Inning is over. No response after giving up the 5 runs. Boy. Folks. I don't feel good about coming back on here. I'm not feeling good right now at all. Did we get swept in both of the doubleheaders we've played already? We had one in Detroit, and then we had one in Minnesota. We certainly got swept in Minnesota because that was the beginning of the 8-game losing streak. We got swept in Detroit too, didn't we? Your boy cannot handle 3 doubleheader sweeps in the span of like 3.5 weeks. That is not tolerable. Is it 7th inning stretch time? Folks, 7th inning stretch time. Get up and throw some cakes on Gretel. Get some cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, listen up. There's 123 folks chilling. We're up to 89 likes. We've got the numbers to push the likes up to 100. Let's go. Help out the channel, why don't you? Just take a moment and tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Thank you. Game 2, the stream will start at 6:55 p.m., folks, which is about 3 hours away. CNL Perez is on the pitch. I guess I'm going to try to take a nap. See how that works. Perez is on. It'll be Narvaez lead it off, and he takes a called strike. Just a bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one looked to have kissed the edge, but Perez did not get the call. 1-1 pitch, fouled back. If every day was my birthday, I'd be about 30,000 years old. $30,000, 40,000 years old. I don't even want to think about it. That pitch is up and away. That's a full count on Narvaez. Has it been announced that Morton is starting game 2, Swisha? Is that official? That's a leadoff walk from Perez. Good Lord. Now I got to check on this. I don't see Morton listed as a starter. Do you have it from Twitter somewhere? Yeah, I don't see anything about that. I still think Trevor Rogers is going to start the second game. 2-0 the count on Sogard. Runner at first, nobody out. That pitch is in there for a strike, 2-1. Pitch. Called a strike at the top of the zone. 2-2 the count. This is CBS. How is our whole pitching staff bad? And even if it was, why is that funny? Ground ball to short. It could be 2. The Orioles turn a double play. A 6-4-3 Mateo to Holiday to Mountcastle. 2 down in the inning, bases empty. Oh, you're laughing to hold back the tears. I got you. Here's a ground ball and 1 pitch by Campbell to second base. Holiday throws him out, and the inning is quickly over. So Perez pitches a scoreless frame. Just 2 innings left in this one, though, folks, and the Orioles are down by 4. On to the 8th. Man, Brian Bello did not have it today, and I'm sitting here wondering how the hell do we only have 2 runs on the board? But the way this season's going, why am I wondering? I don't know. Morbid curiosity, I guess. I've just got this really naive mentality that somehow this team can figure it out. And I'm going to keep it, I guess, until we're mathematically eliminated. What else can I do, folks? Everything else in life has got plenty of pessimism and negative outlook to it. I'm not going to keep that attitude with my baseball team, too. This is my release. Oh, thanks, Swisha. Hey, thanks. Double thanks. Appreciate it. Folks, if this season turns out to be a dud, which so far, let's face it, it has. You got the pigskin just a couple of months away. Until spring or training camp, right? Left-hander Justin Wilson is on. Adley Rutschman at the plate. Rutschman takes a pitch in the dirt for ball 1.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
So we got the top part of the order up. If we're going to mount a comeback, it needs to be in this inning, I would think. Check swing, no swing. It's 2-0 on Rutschman. We need base runners. Take another pitch, Adley. I wish I knew what that meant. That one's line. Forget about taking another pitch. It's a base hit up the middle for Rutschman. A leadoff base runner. It's a PG County channel. I don't know what to tell you, Evan. I like the Commanders and I like the Ravens. I can't help it. Pitch is up and away to Gunnar Henderson. Just the time and place I was born.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Not a whole lot I can do about it. This pitch is fouled back. 1-1 on Gunnar. He had that hit back in the first inning. A double. Stole third base and got stranded. 1-1 pitch is low. He's also drawn a walk today. 2-1 right now with Adley Rutschman at first base. That ball's hit to left. That ball's going to be caught on the run by Duran on the track. Just couldn't quite split the outfielders and left. Could Gunnar. It's the first out in the 8th. If this ball finds a gap, you're feeling pretty good about a rally. But Duran chased it down. There is one out. What will I do? I'll drop acid and watch the game. Ryan Mountcastle's up. 1-0 the count. 1 for 3 with a single and a sixth. Pitch is fouled off. 1-1. Double barrel action in the Boston pen. A lefty and a righty up. The lefty is just waving a towel around. He's not actually throwing. Okay. This pitch is outside to Mountcastle. 2-1 the count. Some pitchers get loose throwing the ball out there, and some wave a towel around, I guess. Oh, my God, my back is killing me. What am I going to do? All I can think about is my back right now. And how hard it is to not think about how much it hurts when we're losing. Hey, that's ball 4. Mountcastle draws a walk. We've got 2 base runners. We need a big hit in this inning. We need it. So 7 o'clock game tonight, 4 o'clock game tomorrow, and a 1:30 game on Sunday here in Boston. Then we have a Monday afternoon game back home with the Cardinals coming to town. This pitch is over the plate but low to Ryan O'Hearn. Folks, how about we turn and burn?
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Come on. Pitch. Called a strike at the bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 on, 1 out. The Orioles have got to claw their way back now. Pitch. That one's lifted. And gonna drop in for a base hit in center field in a no man's land. Over the outstretched glove of the shortstop in front of the center fielder. The bases are loaded with 1 out, and the tying run is coming up. Folks, come on. Bases loaded. We need some magic. We need it now. The Red Sox are going to the pen. The right-hander Justin Slayton will come on in relief. Due up next, Ramon Urias. He is 1 for 3 today. Struck out his last time up. One out in the inning. Come on, Ramon. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, man. Oh. Boy, I got to get up. I gotta. It's going to be... I don't know how this is going to work. Double headers are just... They're killing me, guys. They're killing me. Okay. That's right. Ramon had that long out his first time up. So it feels like the baseball gods owe him something, doesn't it? First pitch, line drive, base hit into right field. Everybody goes up one bag. It's an RBI single. The bases are still loaded. It's 6-3. Rutschman comes in to score. Said Mullins takes inside a curveball, ball one. Come on, folks, wake up. Wake the hell up. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mullins. He had that salami. Who was that against? We still lost the game. I think it was the Twins. That pitch low and in. Handled well by the catcher Narvaez. That could have easily gotten away. 2 balls and a strike, folks. Pitch. Low, and Mullins went after it anyway. It's strike 2. Bases loaded. 1 run in. The Orioles down 3. 1 out. A 2-2 count to Mullins. Here it is. Swing and a miss. A curveball from Slayton. 2 down. Gonna be up to Kerstad, folks. We need quiet in the Charm City chat, please. Quiet. You in the back. Breaking ball kept upstairs for ball 1. Come on, folks. Whoops, wrong button. 1-0. Come on, Kerstad. Please. Big hit, buddy. Big hit. Come on. In the right, or hit on the ground. Damn it. Right side, second base. And the inning is over. The Orioles leave them loaded. 1 run back, but it's hard to feel like we're gonna get 3 in the 9th. Oh, we needed a little bit more than that. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-3 Boston. So with those 3 men left on, the Orioles now up to 8 left on, which is tied with Boston. 8 men left on for both teams. Just terrible pitching lines from Dominguez and Soto. Dominguez gets 1 out on 2 hits and a walk, 3 earned runs. His ERA is over 6 after that outing with a whip of 1.65. Soto got 2 outs, gave up 2 earned runs on 2 hits, including a home run. 4.67 on the ERA and a whip of $1.50. Perez is now nearly level with Dominguez with the ERA. Dominguez has climbed to 6.06. Perez with his scoreless inning down to 6.23 with a very unattractive 1.89 whip. We do have Andrew Kittredge on the club now. He had a nice debut, a clean first inning, and we'll probably see him pitch today. It looks like it's going to be in game 2, as Perez will start the bottom of the 8th. Number 9 hitter Rafaela at the plate. First pitch is a ball. And the next one is down the left field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. That is a foul ball. That just missed being a home run ball. One and one on Rafaela. That pitch got away from Perez. 2-1. And again, upstairs, too high, 3-1. Veteran Aroldis Chapman, the Red Sox closer, is up and loose, getting loose, I should say. They've got a 3-run lead. It's currently a safe situation. However, Perez just issued ball 4 to the leadoff man. Anybody scores here, and they may hold back on using Chapman. I guess you want to see Chapman. You don't want it to be more than a 3-run lead. I don't know. Sometimes in a situation like this, you'd rather be down 4 and face another arm rather than a team's closer. Sometimes that situation happens. This pitch has hit the left field, backing up against the wall, and that ball is going to bounce away for extra bases. Rafaela's coming all the way around, and he's going to be tagged out at home. Wait, no, it's safe. Rutschman didn't have the ball? He's safe? What happened there? The ball got to the plate and plenty of time to get the runner. Rafaela must have popped out of Rutschman's glove. I got to take a second look. Rutschman's holding the ball as if he thinks there's something worth reviewing here. But that was the wall ball I was worried about. Said Mullins backing up the play. Adley just dropped the ball. Adley just drops the ball. So it is now a 4-run lead for Boston. It's 7-3. And they've got another runner at third base. Devers at the plate. 2 hits on the day, including a back-breaking home run his last time up. A 3-run shot to right. One pitch is right in there. 7-3 Red Sox. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody out in the inning. The 1-2. That is through the left side, a base hit. And I guess we're just going to leave Perez out here to... I mean, did we kind of just give up on this game a little too quick, Mansolino, or what? I mean, what the hell? Obviously, Perez is going to come out now. There's going to be a bunch of right-handers coming up, but we've used our worst bullpen. No, we're going to still go with Perez. Well, the switch hitting Toro. That's right. He's in the game for Bregman. But yeah, we're using our 3 worst arms in this game that used to be a 2-1 lead. And the bullpen has given up 7 runs. That pitch is low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This one's fouled away. Perez is at 28 pitches. I mean, what are we doing? Clouds are starting to roll in over here in Boston. This ball is going to be lifted and dropped into center field for another hit. Why did you keep Perez out here? Why? Why did you just punt the game away? We got 1 run back. Here comes Drew French. Why a visit? Take him out of the game. He's thrown 27 pitches. Hello? The right-hander due up. If it ain't the number of pitches or the ineffectiveness, how about the matchup? 3. There's no reason for him to still be in this game. I tell you this, man. Mancelino, next time we got a 1-run lead and you're going to the pen, you don't go to your lowest leverage guys, all right? Everybody was available at 100% after an off day with the rain out. I get it. We got a couple of guys in the pen that aren't reliable, but they still need to get work and find a way to use them. But you don't line them up one after the other. In a doubleheader, maybe you sprinkle one in one game, hope he doesn't blow it for you. Maybe use another guy in the second game. Try to find the best spot to use them, bottom of the order, best matchup or whatever, and then use your Brian Bakers and your Keegan Aikens and these guys that help us win. Andrew Kittredge could have been used. This pitch is foul back. It's still 1-2 on Ref Snyder. I mean, if we don't win this second game, what was the point? What was the point of reserving all of our best bullpen arms? It's just, I'm just at a loss. 32 pitches now for Perez. And that one is way off the plate, ball 3. I tell you what, if he walks this guy, you just have to shake your head. Like, what were you expecting? You got another right-handed bat, Trevor Story, on deck. That ball's crushed. That ball is gone. It's another 3-run homer. Make it 11-3. Folks, if you have kids around or anybody that you don't want to hear foul language from, it is now the earmuff 8th inning, which means here in the Charm City chat, if you want to curse, go right ahead. What the fuck are you doing? Leaving Perez in there like that. Jesus Christ, what were you expecting to happen? Well, eventually we'll get the third out. We'll just leave him out there till we get the third out, I guess. Well, guess what? It's a pitching change. Well, I think it's safe to say we lost game one. Just common sense. Common fucking sense. What are you doing? Emmanuel Rivera is pitching. Is that what you wanted? You're that hell-bent on not using Baker or Cano or Aiken or Kittredge. You just had it set. It was going to always be Dominguez, Soto, and Perez only. Is that what you're telling me? Rivera gets a ground ball out from Story on an 0-1 pitch for the first out of the inning. Emmanuel Rivera with an ERA of 0 and a whip of 0. Embarrassing! Embarrassing! First game of a 4-game series against a division opponent. What are you doing? Base hit up against the wall, down the left field corner. It'll be a double. Like I want to sit here and call this. What the fuck were they thinking? Hey, Fitz, you guys are going with Giolito. We're probably going Trevor Rogers. Nah. I'm not going to set a precedent now. I'm here till the last pitch. 2-2 the count on Sogard. Runner at second with 1 out. And that ball's hit to Mateo, who can't catch it, and it rolls into shallow left field. This is so fucking embarrassing, man. Christian Campbell at the plate. 9th batter of the inning. And it's starting to rain at Fenway. Honestly, even though we're supposed to get our lick, just go ahead and just call it. As soon as one drop hits the plate, call the game. Rained out. It's a final suspended game or whatever the hell it is. Rivera walks Campbell. Let's just come on. The bases are loaded. This is ridiculous, man. Rafaela looks at a strike. Oh and 2 on Rafaela. 1 out, bases loaded. Popped up. Center field. Mullins will make the catch. Runner tagging. And he will not try to test the rocket arm of said Mullins. The Red Sox actually showing a bit of mercy here. They could have easily tagged and scored. They didn't. So I guess thanks. Appreciate it. You okay there, Rod? This pitch is fouled away, 1-1 the count on Jarren Duran, who's up for the 6th time today. The count now 3-1 with the bases loaded. One more pitch out of the zone will walk a run in. And there you go. Duran gets an RBI on a bases loaded walk to make it 13-3. Or excuse me, 12-3. Whatever. Rivera can't find the zone now. Devers is at the plate. You know, you could pinch hit Devers here for a scrub. You could do that if you wanted to. 2-0 pitch. Taken for a strike. Yay. Devers hits one to right. That ball is a grand slam. 16-3. This is bouncing off the monster for a double. Abraham Toro. Hey, could you quit curb stomping us now, please? I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate you not stomping my skull onto the curb. Are you done? Line drive, base hit, center field. Toro scores 17-3. Patriots up by 2 touchdowns. Ben McDonald suddenly didn't have a whole lot to say. Popped up, but out of play. The punishment will continue for at least another pitch. No kidding, George. You want to talk about clueless. Here's a ball off the wall, and O'Hearn can't play it cleanly. Another run's going to score, I think. Or did they put the brakes on again? It's a double for Story. Nobody scored somehow. He was on 100 pitches, Scott. That's nothing weird about Povich coming out of the game. He was done. This ball will land near the pesky pole down the right field line. It's a fair ball. 2 runs will score. It's 19-3. Duran up again. No, I'm sorry. It's Sogard. Base hit. Rivera's thrown 40 pitches, if you want to call them that. Just call that a strike, you fucking asshole. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you going to work a walk? Really? Innings over. 12-run inning. Sorry, 13-run inning? I'm sorry. I apologize. 13-run inning. Folks, are you excited about Game 2? Well, if there's one thing I can promise you in Charm City Chat, it's that this next half inning won't be as long as the previous one. Let me go ahead and say thanks in advance to the mods in the chat for helping keeping things nice and charming in the Charm City chat. Thanks everybody for showing up today, hitting the like button, subscribing if you did. You picked a hell of a day. And there's more to come. The Red Sox are going to use a position player to pitch to us. How do you like this? Abraham Toro is going to pitch because we're so fucking miserable that they're going to just save one of their bullpen arms. They are banking on a position player to be able to hold a 16-run lead. Well, I guess you're going to have to believe it. Mateo's going to have a double. Mateo hits one down the left field line and gets his second hit of the day. Fair ball. Jackson Holiday down the right field line. It kicks up against the side stands, and the right fielder has to come in a long way to retrieve the ball. Holiday ends up with a stand-up RBI double. It's 19-4. So I guess we're going to get some garbage offense. Then when we get to within, I don't know, 5 runs, maybe they'll go to somebody real. This isn't even baseball. What the fuck am I watching? Ben McDonald talking about you got to have a short memory. No shit. There's another game in an hour. Are you serious? You called that pitch a strike? You didn't give Rivera anything. Treated him like it was game 7. There's a walk for Rutschman. This is fun. Gunnar Henderson. Base hit to left. Bases loaded for the Orioles. This is so stupid. This is not baseball. Now we get to sit here and watch all these meaningless hits. Mountcastle flies out to right. Runner tags and scores. 19-5. And somehow Ryan O'Hearn swings and misses and has a smile about it. Good on him, I suppose. And drills one into right center field now for a base hit. O'Hearn says, "You going to mock me for missing that last swing? Take this. This is ridiculous." Folks, I don't know what I'm watching right now, but it's not resembling the game of baseball that I'm used to. Arias is going to pop out for the second out to second base. One more out ends the ball game. Ground ball. Second base over to first, and the ball game is over. The Orioles get blown out in embarrassing fashion. A game that for more than half of the time was a low-scoring game with the Orioles, a 2-1 lead. Povich left the ball game after 5 innings with a lead. And the bullpen absolutely crapped the bed. Dominguez crapped the bed. Soto crapped the bed. Perez crapped the bed. Mancelino crapped the bed. French crapped the bed. Rivera, what are you going to do? There's a lot of crap on the bed. In fact, I can't even recognize that it's a bed anymore. It's just this rectangular shape of shit. Final score, Boston 19, Baltimore 5. In parking lot, if you post a score with a bunch of laughing emojis like that again, you're out of my chat. I'm picking on you, okay? I put up with your mockery all the time. But right now I'm pissed, and it's my channel. so I get to go there. Post another blowout score with laughing emojis and you're out of my chat. Okay? That's the deal. Thanks. You know what? I take it back. You're fine. If you want to laugh, go ahead and laugh. Parking lot. It's fine. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Go ahead. It's hilarious. I've got a button right here, right? I've got a button. All right, your boy's in a bad mood. You know, can you blame me? So I better sign off before things get any worse. Yeah, so that does it. I'm not going to go over the stats or anything for this one, folks. We've got a second game to go. I'm going to take a nap. And if for some morbid reason you got something about this game you want to talk about, we can do it in game 2. All right. 6:55 p.m. Eastern will be the start of the next stream. It should be Trevor Rogers. I'll check the Twitter account one more time to see if there's been an announcement. Doesn't look like there is. If you look out for the thumbnail for the stream, it will say Rogers versus Giolito. I just went ahead and guessed. I couldn't afford to stay up and wait just to make a thumbnail that's accurate. So, game 2 is out there. You can find it. If you need it, I'll post a link here in the chat right now. And then I'll see you then. There is the link to the next game. If you want to click on that and just have that up and as a closed tab ready to go so it's easy to find for later, you got it there in the chat. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. Obviously, it's a depressing game, and I mean, Jesus Christ, we've been swept in a doubleheader twice already. Once just last week, twice in the past month, and we're knocking on the door for a third time if we don't win this next game. And to sit through a game where we don't win on the back end of a doubleheader after losing, giving up 19 runs. I mean, how does somebody not pull their hair out? I don't know. That was not professional. That was really, really embarrassing. Take it easy, folks. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I will chirp at you at about 7 o'clock, all right? Take it easy, folks.